Alright, me and my guys here about to install this boiler. It's a brand new Crown boiler. It's an oil boiler. We're gonna slap this in. She was having problems with a top combustion chamber. It was all, cracking up, everything. I guess she had the boiler maybe about 15 to 20 years. So she has a new Crown boiler that we just purchased for her, which is a decent brand. They don't boilers. They basically do the same thing. It depends on how they built in the inside and the quality. Of the sections inside. So this is gonna give her a little more. It's more efficient, heats up quicker than the one she had before, and saves her energy on her home. So don't have to come on and off as often as an older boiler, because it's heats up quicker, much faster. So her heat will be up within a half hour, 20 minutes. The whole house will be warm in winter time. So she's pretty happy with what she see. We had this baby slapped in real soon. This is the Crown boiler here. Most of them have like 10 years warranty on them. So manufacturer warranty. So anything go wrong, you can call the manufacturer up and they can come out to see what's wrong with it, because we don't have to come out and fix it, because we installed it. Has 10 years warranty on it, unless she wants us to come out and pay us to if it has any problems. Then she have to pay us because it's under warranty. So either she can call the company. We leave all the paperwork, everything. It's up to the customer to register the boiler with the company it came from. So that's basically it. This is the old burner that came off the oil burner. The new one has its own, comes with its own burner, low water cut off and all that. She already has her automatic water feeder in the back. You can see it feeds the boiler when the boiler gets low on water, so she don't have to manually come and do it. Whenever it gets low, to just do it automatically. So after, you're supposed to flush your boiler at least once a week or once every 2 weeks to get try to get the residue and sediment out of the boiler for the life of your boiler. It makes your boiler run better and run longer and work longer when you clean it and flush it down like at least once or twice a week to get all that sediment out the bottom. Flush it down till it clears up, to the water clears up. It'll be like a dirtier. She ain't gonna have that much problem with this one because it's brand new, but it's still good to do it, because then your gauge glass has water, has residue all in it. It's brown and dirty, filthy looking. That's a sign of that the boiler needs to be cleaned. Your boiler should be cleaned once a year before the heating season. Just as your car needs a oil change every 3,000 miles, your boiler has to be overhauled every winter before you start a heating season, because you have a lot of residue, from the fire side, which is this pipe here. This is the steam side, but on top, all on top of here, you got to take this up, clean all the old residue, the unburnt, fuel that fell out in there, that's going up through the combustion chimney. So you have to clean all that out so that your heat is, is being transferred efficiently. And the same as the water side. It has to be cleaned out, has to be drained. We have to put, it has a water softener and a water cleaner, because your water is hard once it comes from the city, because it has so many, minerals and, a lot of bad stuff that, comes from water, which is called hard water. You should have really water softener in your house as the water comes through, so it's being softened as it goes through. It helps your pipes, stay active longer and not deteriorate quicker as they running through the supply line, coming out your sinks, your faucets, your tubs, where they don't get corroded so quick, because the water's now softer because you have a water softener that's added into your home. Well, that's all. Enough free advice today. So if you need any more advice, give me a call and I'll charge you. I'll give it to you. But just call me if you need any advice. Usually I do charge $25 for an estimate, and if you want the job done, the $25 will come off the end of your balance. That way my time is not wasted, and you call me back, you want me to do the job, your $25 is not wasted. You're able to, you're able to get it back, because, I want up doing the job. If you don't want it done, then I got $25 for not wasting my time. That's fair, because I'm so busy, and sometimes people calling you when they're getting 3 and 4 estimates, it's just like a waste of my time. Such when it's new customers, it's not referrals. Referrals, 99.9% of the time I get the job. New customers is always something you always got to convince them or negotiate with them because of stuff they've been through with last contractors. You know, I don't have to do that. I've been in business too long. My referrals, that's what gets me the job. You know, 100% of the time, 99.9% of the time I get the job. Sometimes you run into problems with new customers because they just been through so much with a lot of these unprofessional contractors out here. So sometimes then when you get one like me that do what they supposed to do, you know, you become scrutinized in the beginning of the job. And until they see that you know what you do, you say that whatever you're going to do, you follow behind it, and you're consistent, you know. So once they see that with me, then, you know, the trust is built in me. Then I don't have that problem no more. But sometimes I don't really care to go through all that. I just like to be referred that way. When I'm referred, that customer know they're in good hands, and I know I'm in good hands because I was referred. So that means the customer ain't got to look at every little thing all over my shoulder while I'm trying to work. And my guys, because they already know, because the work they done seen from a friend of theirs or their home they was in, and they showed them a bathroom I did, kitchen, or whatever it was that I done. It's like, you know, they're pretty satisfied. So that's why they call me, because they like what I, you know, done in their friend's house, family, or cousin, whoever. So that's basically it. So you got a whole free infomercial for free. All right, so this is the end of it. Maybe I'll show you guys once it's up and running. I'll come back and do a post video. All right, bye.